Hey guys, what's up? My name is Allie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And today we're gonna do a crochet with me, which means no tripod, no fancy intro. This is literally just me on my couch in comfy clothes, because guess what? That's how I crochet. Sorry, I had to cut that last clip because my cat was destroying a box in the background. Anyway, what we will be making today is a dog mug cozy. If you follow me on Instagram, you have no doubt seen a bunch of those. And I actually have a partnership with a local coffee shop. Every month we give away a dog of the month. So we are going to be making the dog of the month cozy today. So I usually pick these with a random number generator, and there were 77 submissions, and the submission chosen was submission 60. So we go into our form and see who that was. And it is Bruno! Everybody say congrats to Bruno right now. Okay, so we've chosen our dog. Yay for Bruno. I'm very excited that he's literally a purebred dog with very straightforward colors and markings, because that means I don't have to deviate too much from the pattern. Speaking of which, the pattern that we're going to be using today is from a creator called Hooked by Angel, and if you follow me on Instagram, like I said, I've done a lot of her patterns. I make them all the time and they're super cute, and you should totally go check out her Etsy shop. I literally bought a pattern pack of like 80. Yeah, she's really awesome creator, very talented designer. But anyway, I definitely wanted to include that in here because I know that people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I want that pattern now, and it is not my pattern. I want to make that very clear, it's not my pattern. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so just to kind of get into the materials that this pattern is gonna require, we have 3 colors of yarn. So first of all, we have black, and then we have white, and then we have like this brown, yellowish brown color. So the black and white, honestly, I don't really remember the brand. Once I take the labels off, it goes whoop. But it's either Big Twist Pound Plus or Lion Brand Pound of Love. Not sure which, to be honest. They kind of feel the same, really. Yeah, unfortunately most of my yarn is Big Twist, and that's gonna be a problem going forward. If you don't know, Big Twist is a Joann exclusive brand, so boop, that sucks for me. So because of that, I actually ran out of this color in my Big Twist yarn, and I can no longer find it now, so this is the Hobby Lobby version. It's not as good, but that's okay. And then also, we're gonna need a 4.5mm hook and a 3.5mm hook. And then we also have like animal noses. Most of these patterns require like a 20mm, so I bought them in bulk. And then most of them require between 13 and 16mm eyes. Honestly, I just use 14 for all of them because it's, again, easier to buy them in bulk. Okay, so the first part that we're gonna make is the actual cozy, like the little coffee sleeve thing. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that, and then I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, I just finished up with the cozy part. This is what it looks like. As if you can't tell, I always wait till the end to weave in my tails, so we'll do that in a minute. And then now we're gonna crochet the snout. Okay guys, I just finished the snout. It looks like this. This little tail is gonna be for sewing it on, which actually I'm about to do now. So I'm going to sew the snout onto the main part of the head, and I'm also gonna put in the eyes, nose, and sew on the mouth. And probably weave in the tails on the cozy part. So we have a lot to do. right, we're done with all that, and this is how he's looking. Isn't he so cute? I'm so excited to do the ears and the eyebrows, so let's do it. I just went ahead and did the eyebrows off camera because they actually take like 2 seconds, so that's what he looks like with eyebrows. Okay, so I have all the ears done. You can't even hardly see it the way I'm holding it, but it's basically 2 little triangles of each color. And now we're gonna sew them together and then sew them on the cozy, and then we're pretty much done. That's super exciting. Here he is with his ears. Isn't he so cute? Here, I'm gonna straighten him out just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, look at little Bruno. I love him. Okay, we are pretty much done with the actual cozy. I am going to just real quick snip the back of the safety eyes with this pair of pliers that I have, just so that these, can't get it with one hand. Just so that these don't scratch up the back of the cup, so I just trim off the pointy part, and that usually makes it fit a lot better. But I'll do that real quick, and then we're gonna bag him up and get him ready to go to his dog mama. Okay, so here's my pair of pliers, and then I'll give you a better look at the back of those safety eyes. See, that's like really long and pointy, and it's gonna scratch the cup, so we're just gonna snip it off real quick and tighten these down first, and then snip. See how much better that looks? And then snip. Here's my stuff for bagging up the cozy. Obviously we have the cozy and a bag. Pretty self-explanatory, but I also put a business card in there, and I usually put a coffee shop business card in there as well, but I'll pick that up when I drop it off at the coffee shop. And I always try to decorate the bag for them and make it all cute. Honestly, my calligraphy skills were a little bit lacking today, so sorry about that. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for crocheting with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go run this over to the coffee shop and also take some product photos of it on an actual cup. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!